Hi, welcome to Carnival Cruise. We're so happy to have you here. On this cruise... What is up, Flick fans, and welcome back to my channel. I just watched the brand new Netflix movie called Like Father. I'm so excited to talk about this. If you guys don't know how my reviews work, I like to talk about the good, the bad, and then give you my score. Last night, I watched Christopher Robin, so go check out that review. And this weekend, there are more things to come, including a question and answer video. But right now, we're talking about Netflix, Like Father. Let's get into this. So when a young executive leaves the altar, she ends up on her Caribbean honeymoon cruise with the last person she ever expected, her estranged and equally workaholic father, played by Kelsey Grammer. You guys can expect where this is going. I'm not going to give you any more of the story because I don't want to spoil anything, even though... what is there to spoil? So first off, I saw the trailer and I'm like, okay, this is going to be another run-of-the-mill Netflix rom-com. Nothing special, and it could even end up being horrible. And you know what? It's another run-of-the-mill Netflix rom-com. It's not horrible, and it doesn't get to the level of some of the other Netflix films I've seen this year, but it's nothing that I'm going to remember. It's a tad bit forgettable, and the only thing saving this movie from going down that path is, first off, I didn't think the directing was actually that bad. Some of the shots were good, and the way that Lauren Miller builds chemistry between our two main players and even the group surrounding them, I'm not going to go into spoilers, but those guys are all handled very well. Overall, she did a good job, and I like the way that the story flowed. Now, the acting is something else. It didn't impress me because I expected it to be good. I actually think Kristen Bell could have been better, but Kelsey Grammer was really good, and she even provided a solid lead. It's not like it's laugh out loud funny because it's just not, but I did find myself chuckling at times because it goes for that realistic humor. It's not slapsticky, it's not over the top, it's nothing that's going to offend people who don't like that style of film. It's very kind of in its own realm. It plays it safe and stays realistic, which I think is a good idea for a movie like this, and in those regards, it really worked. And I'm not even saying this is a bad film with horrendously bad dialogue and acting. Everything is just kind of solid and there, and that's the beauty of a movie like this on Netflix, is you can just sit back, relax, kick your feet up, and enjoy a good romantic comedy. If you're a romantic comedy fan, I think you'll like this. There are some really good emotional moments towards the end. The tension and the dialogue and the relationship between this father and his daughter, that's what carries this movie. It's Kelsey Grammer and Kristen Bell, their performances, but more importantly, their chemistry, and that's what keeps the movie going. Seth Rogen was there, but, you know, he didn't do much. And I will say at the end, you get these every now and then when you're watching a rom-com. I had a smile on my face because they did end it off on a pretty good, predictable, but a high note. Honestly, you want to know my biggest problem with the movie? It felt like a big giant ad for a cruise. I don't know who they were promoting or why they were promoting it, but it just felt like they put us on one adventure after another, and all of them come together by the end to say, hey, cruises are fun. And this isn't going to bother most people, but I don't really like when things are shoehorned into movies and product placement. If it's in your face, even in movies that I like, it always manages to bother me. And this isn't even product placement. This is just like... why are we having to watch these adventures? Coming down the water slides, going on the events, the hiking, the karaoke. Now, the karaoke scene was fun, but it just felt so forced and predictable. And in situations that the characters get themselves into, there is a game that is played. I'm not going to spoil what it is, but it has to do with the couples, and you know exactly what's going to happen as soon as that scene starts. Oh, this person is going to get pulled out and become a part of the game. Yeah, I knew that was coming. It was predictable. It was okay. The scene itself was fine, but I saw everything coming, the entire movie, all the way to the end. And I get it, that's not what the movie's about. It's about the journey to that point, but the journey just felt a little predictable, a little too obvious, and very slow. But hey, the cruise looked fun, so the commercial did its job. Seth Rogen wasn't bad, but his character was just kind of there. All he did was serve his purpose and then leave, and I just felt like, why was he in this movie again? Sure, it gives her a rebound, but that's all it was just like one scene. Look, it's a forgettable romantic comedy on Netflix. What more do you want from this, Austin? I know, I get it. I might be being a little harsh, but I've seen movies that are better than this on Netflix, and I've seen movies that are better than this in the theater this year, so I can't really give this a high mark, but I'm not going to sit here and tell you it's a bad movie, because I don't think it's bad. I just think it's fine. It's very average, nothing special, very forgettable, and characters that serve no purpose, and just the whole cruise line thing. Well, what's the point? All that being said, I'm going to give this movie a 53% with that little asterisk up there that says, if you love a good romantic comedy, I do think you will get a kick out of this, and that's the beauty of Netflix. It gives you these opportunities to sit back, relax, kick your feet up, and watch a beautiful romantic comedy on Netflix. This one's not beautiful. It's cute, though. So what did you guys think about this movie? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Have you even watched the movie yet? Are you in front of a laptop, a computer screen, television? Are you sitting in front of a wall? It's getting a little personal. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you haven't checked out MovieBabbleReviews.com, please go and check that out. This weekend, I'm doing something very special. I will have an announcement on my channel soon, but it has to do with a big collaboration with other YouTubers, and I'm very excited about it. You are the absolute best, and I'll catch you later.